So our topic is regarding the scheduling, and I have completed this one. Now I will start cron tab. So what is cron tab? See, so this is also known as recurring user jobs. It means I want to repeat any particular task at a specific time. Then we can use cron tab. If I want to run only one time, then we can use AT, this one. So jobs scheduled to run repeat. If I want to repeat any task at a specific time, then we use this particular daemon that is called cron d. And this is a package name that is known as crony. And by starting this, by enabling this, we can use this particular utility. So this is a command, this is a package name, and this is a daemon name. All is different. See, suppose if I am using here activities, then open this one, and I want to assign a task for a specific time. Then what I will do? See, first of all, check your crony package installed or not. Then we can use RPM command -q. I want to check that particular, it means I want to query that one, that package installed or not. So the package name is crony. So this is your package. If sometimes this package is not installed, then your cron tab command will not work. So first install this particular package, then you are able to schedule any task. And what is the daemon name? If you want to check daemon, this one, and cron d, this one. So see, this package is installed by default in your machine, and that is by default enabled also in your machine. And check, this is active also. So this one is active and enabled, and by default the vendor side, that is also enabled. So this is enabled from the vendor side also, and from the administrative side also. So this can be done by the admin, and this can be done by the vendor. It means by default that particular application is designed, and at the runtime this is enabled, and this is the daemon. So that is called daemon, that is called package name, and this one is a command. By using this particular command, we can schedule any task on any specific time, and we can also repeat that particular task again and again. See, so for this we have a command that is cron tab. The command is cron tab, this one is a command, and we have some options in this also. So these are some options that we can use. But what is the meaning of this one? So this is the file where all the information will stored. It means if I want to perform a task, so we should know about this one. It means we want to perform a task at a specific time. It means for number of hours, minute, day of month, week. It means on which particular specific time we want to run that particular task. Suppose if I want to run a task at 16:20, okay, it's done. It means hours and 16. So first, what you will type? So you just type first 20. Then which particular hour? It means this one. And on which particular month? It means this one. And it means month. Okay, not this one. This is a date. It means today is 14. And which particular month? It can be 01. And today, what is? It's Thursday. It means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It means it indicate 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what I will type here? Just 4. So we can understand this particular thing. So this is in which particular minute I want every minute. Just type star here. Every hour, just a star. Every day, just a star. Every month, every week of the day. So we just only type these 5 stars. Then by which particular user and which command you want to execute. So this is the whole syntax that you can use by using which command, that is cron tab. So this is a syntax related to the cron tab. So this is the behavior. So see here, the cron tab, the cron D daemon needs multiple configuration files, one per user. Edit it. We can edit this one by using this particular command. And if you want to schedule any task, and schedule command produce any output, or it can produce any error also that is not redirect. If I want to redirect that particular error, we can also do that one. So this is our daemon, and by which we can assign any types of task. So what is the commands? So these are some commands. So that is to check the list, what type of task you have assigned. If you want to remove that particular task, you can use R option. If you want to create that one, then you can use this option. And we can also use this one, cron tab, then give the name of the file. Only super user can use this particular option. It means -u, for which particular user you want to assign that particular task. And this is a command that is used to create or to schedule the task. See, this is whole command. If I want to assign a task for any user, then we can use this one. So this is the format. And these are the fields that you should have to know. So cron tab uses these fields in which particular minute, which particular hour, which particular day, month, day of week, and which particular command you want to run. So these are the syntaxes. So first we type which one? This is our command, that is cron tab. And you should apply the specific time, and for this we should have to know about these one. So these are cron tab, this one. So you should know which particular minute. Minute indicates from 0 to 59. Hour indicates from 0 to 23. Day means in which particular date you want to perform that particular task, in which particular month, and on a specific day, Sunday, on which particular date. It's Sunday, it can be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, anything. And for which user and which command. So these syntax you should know by using this particular command. So you don't have to remember all of these things. You can see this by using this particular command. Suppose if I want to run a task, then we use cron tab, this one, just enter, not just enter, hyphen help, hyphen help. U for user, E to edit the cron tab utility, L to list, D to delete, I just message, prompt the message before deletion, and it set the host in cluster, get the host in cluster, asynchronous contacts, print version, enable debugging. So these are all the concepts. And I want to assign, I want to schedule a task on a specific time. Then we use cron tab hyphen E. It means we want to edit that one. So we use E, just enter. So this file will open. It means this open that particular utility. Then press just I, first star, second star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. These 5 stars is recommended. And which command you want to perform? I want to perform a command that contain in this particular Win directory, and the command name is echo. And I want to print some message. So the message that you want print, that you want send, so just type the message, and I want to save this particular message in which particular location, which particular file. So just provide the location in root happy.txt. This particular file will create. So every minute, every hour, every day, every month, and every day of that particular date. It means it can be Sunday, Monday, anything. Perform this particular task. Which task? This particular command. And send this particular message in which particular location? This location. So see, then save this particular. After saving this, see the result. You want to check you have assigned a task or not. To check your task, what you have assigned. See, this is your task that you have assigned here. So this is your task. This is your command. This is the message. In which location it will redirect this one. So this is the location in which it will redirect this. So see, at this time there is a file related to happy.txt. See, because I have typed here per minute, it means every minute. It indicates the per. It means every minute, every hour. So see the result in this file. What it had. See, this is the message. In the another minute, again another minute, it will print this message again and again. So it means this is just recurring the task. It means repeat this again and again that you want. So see the result again. We have the second one also. Because I have typed here every minute repeat this particular task, and every hour also. So these are the value related to the star. If I want to send the message only one time, then what I will do? So see, at this time, see, at this time we have two messages. So type here date, and this is my message. The message is this. On the third minute, it will send the third. I want to check. See, this is the third one because we have, this is the first minute value, this is the second minute value, this is the third minute, and so on. It will print all the values that you want. See, cron tag -e, we want to edit this one, and I want to send the message on a specific time. So see here, at not this one. See, what is the time? The time is 17:04. And I want to send a message on 17:10. So see here, place this, remove this one, but type here 10. It's a minute. And this indicate 17 because it will take the value in 24 hours. And this one 4. Then type this again for cat/etc cron tab. Not remember all of these things. I have typed this value, so the value is 10. I have typed this value, that is 17. So it can be from 0 to 23. It means 24 hours. This is, the minute can be a 60 minute. And which particular, so the date is, that is 14 Jan. So type here just 14. Only this particular date. Conduct this particular task. Then this indicate it's a Jan, so it's 01. You can also just type 1 only, not a 01, only just 1. It indicate, and today is Thursday. It means this indicate 0 to 6, day of week. Start this from Sunday, so it can be 0. If you want to start this from 1 means Monday. So the last one can be Sunday. It means if I start this with 0, 0, 1, 2, so this is not good. This one. Erase this all. See, so it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7 also. So this indicate Sunday, and this also indicate Sunday. So these indicate, see the one, whole the same. 4 is also same, 6 is also same. So we can also start from 0. 0 indicates Sunday. It's indicate Monday, this one. Tuesday, Wednesday, it's indicate Thursday, Friday, it's indicate Saturday. Then again Sunday. So 0 and 7, this one, this 0 and 7 indicate Sunday. And that one 0 also Sunday, Monday 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the value will remain same. So this is about how to put that particular value. So it's 0 to 59, it's 0 to 23, it's 1 to 31, it's 1 to 12, 0 to 6. So what I have typed here, it's Thursday. It means 1, 2, 3, 4. So just type here 4. Remove this one, just 4. See again, this is, then check again, what is the time? It's 8. And I have typed here 10. It means minute. 17. 1710. This is my date, this is my month, and this is my Thursday. So this is whole the thing. Not, it will not take automatically. So as I told you, it means 0 means Sunday, and 7 means Sunday also. 1 means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it will take from 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's Thursday. So I have typed here 4. This is for January. It means I will show this again. This means minute. It means 10. This means 17. It means hour. It means it's my date. This is my date. And this is indicate to Jan. Jan. Or this indicate Thursday. On this particular, so it's indicate to Thursday, Jan, and this is my date. So on 14th Jan, see this one. On 14th Jan, the day is Thursday. On Thursday, or this one is indicate 5. On 5/10, it will occur that particular task. It means 17:10 means 5:10. Because this indicate 12, after then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 2, 17. On this particular time, so this will occur at this particular specific time, or that particular time, this message will print, only that one. So this is the meaning, whole meaning of the whole line. So I will check, it's 11. So I will remove this one. I want to change this. At 17:12, this task will occur. See the result. See. .txt. Remove the whole one first. Remove all of these things that I want to remove. Okay. Now check the time. It's 12, and I want to change the value also again. The value I want to change this. Okay, it will create it. See again. Remove this particular line again, then see the result. At this time, there is no content in this particular file, this particular .txt file. See, no content. Then type again cron tab -e to edit this one, and type here just 15, just 15 at 17:15. Complete this particular task. See, complete this particular task. Happy.txt. See, there at this time there is no result. So what is the time? The time is 17:13. After 2 minutes, this will send this message on that particular specific time, and we want to check that one also. So just type L here, so you can check this one. See, 17:15, it will send this particular message on this particular file. So this is the whole meaning. See the same way. On this particular minute, 12:15, on 15 date, just start. It means on Friday, run this particular command. So this is, what is the meaning of this one? Every minute it means every 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. See this one. Every 7 minutes that task will occur. And on this one, and this, do this particular task. So just type comma also. If you want to assign the range also, so you can also assign the range on which particular Jan, Feb, Sunday, Monday. So you can use these one also. See, you can write the task like this one. You can also type this one also. So these are some examples that you can use. So see the result. My file is created. This content will redirect or not. So no, because at this time the time is 17:14. I have given 15. Then this will print that value. See now it's 17:15. So this will redirect. So on that particular specific time, the task will happen. So this is all about the cron tab. How to write that one concept. If I want to do some other thing like again on this 17:17, same thing, create a directory. I want to perform a command mkdir, and I want to perform this command C. Remove this one. In the home directory at any location, by default it will occur in a home directory. So that save this one. What is the name of that particular file? Okay, I'm not typing the directory name. Rahul. The name of the directory is Rahul. See, at this time there is no directory related to Rahul. See, there is no directory, only S. There is no R character here. Then, if you want to remove this particular task, this one, then what you will do, just type R. That task will be removed if you want. So if you want to remove that one, you can also remove that. So I have some other example also. I will show you. This is not a big topic. It's a very small topic. So this will complete it. This also be completed. Then see. So this is, I have completed this one. If you want to remove that one, you can also do this. This is the command to create, to edit the job. So see, my task will create it or not. See this one. This directory will be created. Then if you want to assign the another one task, go to that particular, and I want to assign a task on this particular time. See this, and just for demonstration, that is this one. At this time, see this, but I do not want that one. See, at this time, this is my task, and I want to remove that particular task. Then what I will do, just type R here. See again, there is no cron tab for this particular user. So this is all about the user related task. That is this one. Suppose if root want to assign a task for another one user, then what it will do? It can use -u option. Which option? -u option. This one. This one. If you want to use this particular option, then just type E, and for a specific user, I want to create a user. Username is let's see pass wd. We have, okay, I will create a user at Rahul, and we want to provide the password for this, and pass wd for Rahul -- std standard input. So the password has been applied. The password is this one, and I want to check this su hyphen. Then this user want to create a cron tab. It can also create. So any user can run this particular command, but root want to assign. See here, at this time there is no cron job. No, that at this time there is no cron job, and this user want to assign a cron job for this particular user. The user is Rahul. See, I want to assign /bin. You want to check by using this command also, which, and you want to run this command, then what you will print? Copy this one, paste this one. You can also use like that. Which command is used to provide the location of that particular command? Then type here just hello and redirect this hello in /home. In this home, there is a username is Rahul. In this Rahul, create a file .txt and print this particular message at every minute, per minute. So it's a sign. So see this. Now your cron job installing in your machine, and see the result again. See, I assigned a cron job. So root can assign a cron job. It means any job for the future for any specific user. And see the result. The file will be created. What is the text here? See, hello. In the next minute, it will also print hello. So this is concept that you can use related to -u option. So this is L option completed, R option completed, E option completed, this option will be completed. Then these are some values, these are some options that you have to know, that I have already told you. This one is the example. These are some example. You can use this one. You can also use. Suppose we want to assign a task at every minute, every 2 minutes. After the 2 minutes, it will print the message. After 7 minutes, do this particular task. At this time, this task, say at this 17:23, after 2 minutes, the message will print. Every 2 minutes, it will print that particular message. So this is the meaning of /. It means per 5 minutes, every 5 minutes. at this duration. So this is the duration. It means it's also that one. So what is the meaning of star here that is written in this? I will show you. Crony, that one value. See, when day of month and day of week field are both other than star, the command will execute. So this is not star. This one, see this one. Do not care always. It means always do this particular task. So this is, or we can say that per or every minute. See, indicate interval of x. X means after 7 minutes, after 2 minutes, after 3 minutes, run this particular task. So this is called every minute, per minute, yeah, after that particular minute. So this is about the star and slash x value. So this is the example. These are some examples. You can use this one. VM sub this. So cron tab hyphen e also. This is the time. On this particular time, perform this particular date command and store this particular date command on this particular file. This one. This is my file where all the result will be placed. So this will show this type of message, cron tab, installing new cron tab. If you want to check that one, what types of task you have assigned, you can also check. This is a loop, while loop for run the script. So this is while loop. This is the value that you can use. Or if you want to remove that particular task, so remove all the scheduling recurring job that you have assigned and check again, this will complete. So this is all about this one. So this cron tab has been completed, but I will show one more example related to script also. If I have a script and I want to run that particular script at a specific time, that what I will do. See, I want to check s.txt. See this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can check that. And I want to remove that. Then what I will do? Just type here R for which user? This user. Then this. Check this one. There is any task scheduled at this time. If root will remove this one, then I want to check again and here. So there is no cron job for this particular. Then check again here. There is no cron job. If this user want to assign any task, it can also assign. Suppose I will show one more example of this. If I want, Rahul is a standard user, is a normal user. If I want to restrict this user to assign to create the cron job, only I want the root will create the cron job for the Rahul, but Rahul itself not create any job. Then what I will do? So we can restrict any user to schedule the task. Then how I can do this particular task? See here. First, I will create a task. Then I will show you. Rahul is creating this particular task. It's a standard user and he want to run the echo command. And in this echo, he want to print some value. Hello. Hello, WORLD. This one. And I want to print this in /home Rahul there is a new file, new1.txt. This one. I want to assign that task. See the result. Who assigned this particular task? Rahul user. And this will happen after 1 minute. New1.txt file will create and this particular message will redirect in this particular file. See, this will happen or not. After 1 minute, this message will be printed. So wait for 1 minute, then it's 46, 52, 54. Wait for a minute, then I will check again. See, this file will be created, new, this one. Suppose if I want to remove this one, see, at this time, and I want to remove this. If I want to create again, I can also create, see. But I want this user cannot create, cannot schedule the task, any cron job. And I want to restrict that particular user to schedule any task. Then I can use vim. In this vim, go to /etc. In this we have a file that is this one. This one is a file. If I have entered the value of Rahul user in this location, then that particular user not able to perform the cron job. So that is cron.deny this particular file. So go to this particular file location. By default, it's empty. Enter the name of that particular user. So that is, so type here I and name of the user, then check again, then restart the service, systemctl restart cron_d.service. Then check again, go to this location, this user is able to create or not. So just type I again star star star, then /bin echo we want to perform denied /home. In this home, go to location of Rahul. In this, create a file not allowed.txt. I want to create this particular file and I want to save this again. Okay. This user now able to create /etc cron.deny. The name of the user is Rahul. Rahul cannot create the scheduling task. But at this time, this user create the this able to create at this time. So what is the mistake that I have will do? dot deny. Restart the service of cron D. CROM cron tab -e. But I am able to create this will not work. Random release is log on. I will open another machine, then I will check if there is any mistake or not. See. I have a user, the username is Deepak, and I want to restrict that user to schedule the task. Su hyphen Deepak. So cron tab hyphen e, not e, it's vim slash etc cron d, cron dot deny, cron dot deny this file, open this file, then provide the entry Deepak, then just write this one systemctl restart cron d dot service. Then I will check this cron tab hyphen e. See here, see the result. This type of message this will show me. But I have some do the same task here, but this not working. I will check this again. See the result. Deepak are not allowed to use this particular utility. So have this clear, this one? Any doubt? Then the last one that I will show you how to run a script, small script. See, I want to run a small script. I will create a script first, and I want to run that particular script 1.txt, not txt, sh. And just type I here. This one, sorry. This one slash bin. In this bin bash cal command, date command. I want to perform and mkdir again. Got touch cow. This one. Save this particular file. Open cron tab hyphen e. Then perform this on a specific time. On which particular time you want to run this? So just type here date. It's 39. I want to run this 1742. So just type here 42, type here 17, and we want to run this file to bin. It means just type which, then sh. I want to run this particular command. So just type this one, copy this one, C. From USR, run this particular script. And which particular? script script 1.txt, not txt, sh. So by using this particular command, run this script at this particular time. So just type the command and what is your script. Just type give the script name, then save this. See, at this time there is no file, so this is my script file. Check this, and what is in this script. See, so this will create this directory, this particular file. At this time we have no directory, no file, because at which time it's 42. So at this time what is, it's 40. After 2 minutes these task will create, task will happen. So wait for 2 minutes and these whole tasks will be complete. So these all, do these all things one by one. So this chapter will complete. So if any doubt, so you can ask. Rahul, any doubt? And D2. Is 1741. On 42, these two directory and file will create. It's 54. So now no directory and file. It's 42. Now I will check again. See, this is my file, this is my directory. So I can check these all. Where log, in this where log, in this log we have a file related to cron job, this one, cron. What will happen? See the result. This is my script that run in background. I have typed, what are the commands? The first one is C. The first one command is cal. Second one is date. See the result. This is cal, it means calendar. This is my first command. This is date. This is my second command. And what is the third command? That is mtdir, that is touch. So these will be created. See the result. This is cow and this is. So you can, if you want to check that result, what occur in the background. So you can check in this particular location. So this is the time at which particular time these tasks will happen. So in this you can check. So this is all about the AP I have completed. I have completed cron tab. In this I use this option. I use this particular option. R for remove, -R for remove, -U for space. and I also completed how to deny any user to assign the specific task and how to run a script by using the cron tab. Any doubt related to this one? Then what is our next session topic? So these are the topics that I will complete in the next week. In the next week, mostly this essay 2 will complete. See, only we have 4 and 5 topics, chapters that will remain. So this will be completed. I will complete this one. This is also a small chapter. Within 1 hour, I will complete this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will complete these one by one. So first I will start this from the booting. This is my first topic. Second, after then this, and this is the last topic. Then I will complete this. So I will take first easier chapter, then after then the toughest. This one. This says then this essay 2 will complete. Okay, Rahul. So these are the next session topic. Any doubt? If you have, okay, no issue. You can ask anytime. Do the practice. I have completed essay 1 also. I have also completed essay 2 in the next week. But I'm not taking any test. So I want a test on next week of whole essay 1. But not essay 1, essay 2. Only essay 2 that I have completed. The topics that I have completed, I will take the test on next week. Any day. It can be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It can be any day. I'm not provide the proper date. Okay. Then I will end the session. Bye. And happy Makar Sankranti to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Bye.